Good morning to all of you. Welcome to Civil Procedure Code class. This video is especially for the CPC students. Very simple point, we are going to discuss Order 9, Rule 9. Before that, you have to know what is Rule 8 also. Order 9 deals with the appearance of the parties and consequences of non-appearance. If you appear, okay. So normally CPC requires the plaintiff as well as the defendant to appear in person or through advocates or through their representatives to the court. One of them should be present. Maybe the plaintiff personally present, okay. For that matter, you need not appoint a lawyer, you can argue your case. Second, you can appoint an advocate under Order 3, Rule 4 of the CPC. Yes, that advocate can appear. Here we can call him as pleader. That pleader can appear on behalf. Then, if you are a busy man, if you are not able to attend the court, you can entrust the matter to your representative, maybe the administrative officer or maybe GPA holder like that. They can attend. So normally, I will tell you the other fact. Only when the plaintiff appears and the defendant is not available, then the suit will be dismissed or suit will be decided ex parte. That is another part. Here, if the defendant appears and there is nobody in the place of the plaintiff, neither the advocate nor the plaintiff is there, then what the court can do? This is what is stated in Order 9, Rule 8. Procedure where the defendant only appears. Where the defendant only appears, that means where there is no representation regarding the plaintiff. Right? So definitely whenever the civil case is called, the plaintiff as well as the representatives, the defendant, they will be present. They will say, request adjournment, Your Honor, witness is ready, Your Honor, I want postponement, something they will represent. Is it not? So if there is no representation, whereas the other side, defendant, when he is present, when his lawyer represent, what the court can do? That's why. Vigilantibus stantibus, the legal maxim. Law comes to the rescue of the person who is vigilant, but not the lazy leopard. If you are not interested, what the case can do? What the court can do? Simply, the court will dismiss the plaint. Dismiss per default. So, Order 9, Rule 8 says the suit shall be dismissed if the plaintiff is absent. Okay, of course, if the defendant admits the claim, okay, the decision will be given. Right, whatever normally the important point is, so the case will be dismissed for default. So in general language, we call it as a dismissed for default. Then how to restore it? The case has not been decided on the merits, but it dismissed. Then what to do? Immediately, Order 9, Rule 9 comes to your rescue. How? So, where a suit is wholly or partly dismissed for default, that is under Rule 8, then the plaintiff shall be precluded from bringing a fresh suit. You cannot file a fresh suit. But he may apply for an order to set aside the dismissal. That means restore the so-called cause. Well, if he satisfy the court, this is more important. You must be able to satisfy the court by putting or by bringing the correct reason. Friends, already I told you there are so many conditions where you can satisfy the court. Actually, we should have to discuss the same in the setting aside the ex parte order. There are a lot of train delay, month by the so-called students, advocates, strike advocates, or the so-called, the advocate did not inform me the date of adjournment correctly. He has noted the adjournment wrongly. Like that, you can tell umpteen number of reasons, but the reason should be cogent, the reason should be appreciable, the reason should be sufficient, it should be satisfiable, or the court should be satisfied by your reasons. Then automatically it will be restored. Please remember, you have to give a notice to the other party. You have to give a notice to the other party. They have to file the counter. Then the judge will hear and decide the case. So, Order 8, Order 9, Rule 8, Rule 9 are more important for the dismissal of the suit. In the next video, we are going to decide if the plaintiff is present and defendant absent, the court will decide the case ex parte. In such a case, what to do? So let us discuss in some other video. Thank you.